You know the hardest question I think is when a girl asks you, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking? Like, just be chilling, just watching something. She goes, like you're just staring into space. You know you're not thinking of shit, like your brain's empty, you're thinking about, oh, why is that caterpillar walking like that? And she goes, what are you thinking? And then you're like, right, I'm not thinking anything, no. Don't lie to me. You're thinking shit. After she think of something now to tell her.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking like, rah. And then you say some shit, and she's like, no, you weren't thinking that. And then you're thinking, rah.
I want to know what you're thinking.
Yeah, and then she wants you to say something about maybe her or something.
Yeah.
Oh, are you thinking about me?
No.
Yes. No. Would you say no?
No, you say yes.
I would say
You like problems. What would you say?
it's not about me. It's not that I like problems, but I'm a bit, well, I've been told I'm kind of harsh and kind of blunt.
Stern.
Kind of stern. But if you say what am I thinking and I'm like, nothing, and you push my button and you say, what are you thinking? Because I think of the most random and useless things ever. Like, I could be sitting there just be thinking of myself as 007. I'm just, so if you ask me and you're like, oh, were you thinking about me? And I say, no, I wasn't. Like, I don't think about you all the time, you know. That's the thing. I get carried away. I don't really have to say I don't think about you all the time. I could just say no.
Just say no.
But it's just me. But most people would just say yeah, and then just lie, innit?
No, lies are the way forward. I won't lie.
If I'm just thinking about football and they, oh, what do you think about football?
What? No, hold on. Let me put it into perspective. Let me put it into perspective now. You can say football, I'm not saying, but imagine now, you've been with the babes now, you've had a little session, and she's now calling, oh, babes, what are you thinking? And you say football. Obviously, that's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's probably from that.
What?
Well, this is what they say after.
No, do you know what I'm saying?
He said after the session.
After the session?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But then I'll be like, yeah, I'm thinking about football, shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, like, what are you thinking about?
Flip it.
Yeah, but just flip it. I can just flip it.
Tell me. You don't think about football too.
Sometimes I actually believe that women just wake up in the morning and think, today I'm gonna trouble him. And if you don't give them that satisfaction, yeah, it just turns into something else. No names, but I had that today. Like, someone I was talking to, let's just say one of my exes, goes to me today. We're talking with her on BB and she goes, I wasn't even talking to her. I was just minding my own business, woke up in the morning thinking about Jesus Christ and that. Then I just get a ping saying, oh, how come you're so fickle-minded these days? I'm like, huh? She's like, you change your mind so many times these days, blah, blah, blah. I don't really take your words serious. I was like, okay. Like, what happened there? She's like, oh, you said you would never get an iPhone. I'm like, all right, I'm like, yeah. I said I'll never get an iPhone, but I also said I wouldn't mind getting the iPhone 5. She's like, no. I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, why are you always bashing the iPhone? I'm like, I'm not always bashing the iPhone. I'm bashing the iPhone users who think it's something like God's gift, which is really not the truth, innit? There are other phones that you can like compete with it that are actually better than the iPhone. Some are actually close and better than the iPhone.
He lying.
And then I was like, typical example, the whole Siri thing, everyone's just hyping Siri this. But the one on S2, the Samsung Galaxy S2, it's actually better than that.
It is.
But, like, she's like, well, it's not about that. It's just about how quick you change your mind these days about stuff. I'm like, but I'm human.
Let me live.
Like, she was on my case. And then she goes to me, Oh,
quick question. You said this was on BB.
this is all on BB.
And chats.
It's all on BB, you know. And I'm like, all right. Then she goes, well, I don't take your words serious these days, but when I go, but you're not supposed to take my words serious. I never take anyone's words serious. That's what I said. That's like actions speak louder than words. So I don't take anyone's words serious. I don't take yours serious. Here we go. Then you go, oh, you don't take my words serious, yeah? All right, cool, fine, blah. And I'm like, oh shit, what have I done now? Then she goes, well, and then I go, anyway, you're not supposed to listen to me. I'm not your teacher. And she goes, KMT, piss off. And I wrote, pissing off.
What annoys me is that, oh, don't speak to me. Okay.
And then, why you not talking?
Why not talking? Why not talking? Didn't you tell me not to speak to you? No, I didn't mean it.
I didn't know that.
But you said it, I answered, and I angry. But you don't know why I'm angry. Yes, I do. You said I shouldn't speak to you, but you want me to speak to you. Well,
Then make a whole reason. Then make a whole No, it's bigger than
you
that.
should tell me better than that.
Exactly.
But you
Have
said,
you seen the way they always go back to something that happened before?
Yes.
Do you remember 4 months ago when it was sunny outside and
Yo, they remember
it just started raining?
They remember them.
And you
It was
didn't
random
pull up.
shit. It was snowing 4 inches, and you were wearing green socks, and you said to me in this tone. Nah, girls like this.
it's not what you said, but it's how
The way you
said
said it. And now you're repeating the same offense. Nah.
Do you even care for me? Do you care?
If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here. You see, here we go again. Why you being so rude about it? How can you say it that way? Say it what way? If you don't care, you wouldn't know.
The BB, sorry, pardon? I don't understand. How can you not understand? You're freaking, fuck's sake.
I realize in arguments, nothing a woman says makes sense. Absolutely nothing.
Logic is just
Out the window.
It's gone.
Out the window. They're like,
Well, I didn't like the way you were behaving yesterday. You're like, why are you coming so close to my face? What, you don't like my face now? Girls are very different. Like, an argument.
wait. Where'd you get that interpretation from?
An argument could start over something and you end up having an argument over seven
something
things.
else, yeah.
Because it will start from, well, you don't like my hair, and then why you put your finger in my face? Like, it just goes on and on and on.
I had the girl call me selfish because I questioned why an next guy was holding her. I think so confident.
So,
I shouldn't be selfish.
selfish.
Am I supposed
You don't want to share?
That don't make no sense.
I think this has happened to everyone, regardless. When you have been hespied, you thought you were trying to holler, then out the blue, you just noticed that you seem to be playing second fiddle to another man, and it comes as
Oh,
a shock. Yes.
You know, I love that situation.
What?
Like, okay, not second fiddle, but
That's
I like being the side guy, bro. Because
No, you're not. Listen.
No. Do you know what? Listen. Before you look judge him, yeah, there's some perks to what he's saying, but he can explain. do you know why, yeah? Because of like, actually, wait, hold on.
no. I know exactly what you're
Let me
saying.
define Heskey for him first. Now, Emo Heskey is an English striker.
You worked hard and someone just.
The guy that works hard,
And then someone will go to the World Cup with them.
no end product.
He just doesn't score. Out of the box.
And
in
when
the
he does
box,
score, it's very
headers.
scrappy.
Huh?
When he does score, it's very scrappy.
Oh, very scrappy. So
That's the world of scrappy.
now we apply this to the female dynamics. You're there for the woman. You listen to her qualms. You take.
Wait, do you actually listen for real though? Let's be real.
Hold on. Let me just define, because obviously
Oh, okay.
you need to define. So you listen to her problems. You answer all her pings within 2 minutes.
That's a reasonable time. 2 minutes. Yeah. That's cool.
Alright. You tend to pick her up if she's ever in need. She'll call you. Yes, please. I'm stuck in Maidstone. What? Yes, I'm coming. You don't ask for petrol money.
You follow her shopping.
You fo- no, that's just homo.
What's with this homo, you know? Follow shopping, it might happen sometimes.
Don't be fooled. There's guys that will.
Fam,
No, some.
there are huskies
Yeah.
out there.
There's a problem if a
He's
girl
angry,
thinks
you
she
know.
can ask you to follow her shopping.
There's a problem, you know.
You see the friend zone you're in.
It's
a
different.
different zone.
A husky would never truly find. Actually, you might find out from the girl if he's lucky. You'll find out in time. And then she goes, "Oh, you're like a brother to me."
Really?
And you're like,
Bombo.
ouch. Yeah, you're thinking,
What the fuck?
you're thinking brother, you know, what? A brother that can touch. Or, like, you know, we're cool. So can we get it? Nah, that'd be nasty.
That's like me and my brother. Yeah.
Allow man, isn't it? So yeah, and at times she might tell you that, and then if you're quick, you can just cut off and say, you know, I don't like this dynamic. I wanted to get in your car, and obviously you're not allowing me to get in your. So what happens? But if you don't find out from the girl and you find out via a secondary source, even worse, you find out that she is not the most righteous girl in the sense that several men, while you're doing the dinners, they're just entering and exiting at will.
Yeah, basically you're doing a lot of free balls.
You're doing. So I know I've been in that situation.
That's pissed.
It's very upsetting.
I think everyone probably has without realizing it. Everyone
I have, but I didn't really know that what was
Good
going on.
dynamics.
What? That the girl sees you as a brother, like.
No, it's not. No, she didn't see me as that.
Well, but you were doing all the hard work, and someone was
Yeah, for
just going.
someone else.
The progress was just
In a
stalling.
nutshell, do a little scenario. Okay. You take a girl out to dinner.
Yes.
Yeah. You wine and dine her. You give her jokes. You know, she had a lovely time, and you're trying to move to her. Yeah. Then you take her home.
You had the door. You had the door, and she's like, you know that awkward. Can I come in?
I'm not going to sleep now.
Oh, I'll see you later. I'm quite tired. You know, it's been lovely. I had a lovely time with you. You're a lovely company. Okay, thank you.
Kiss she gets on the cheek as well.
Yeah. Not
Fucking
that.
duck.
You need to be. Sometimes
You get hug, bro.
You like this girl, so whatever she's doing.
You just let her go. Then
As
she
you're
goes
pulling
home.
away, you see another guy drive past.
As you're just going out the garage, you see your Nathan, what one? Yeah, cool. What you saying? Yeah, Nathan, no trim, hoodie. Air Forces are busted. Everything's messed up.
He's empty.
Oh, gonna check that. Yeah, man, just see if she's cool. Oh, fam, what? You're being as well.
Huh? As well.
himself.
He's not feeling comfortable, bro.
No, but then you start out, you'd be like, raw, like, man's daring, man's just trying. Fam, you're trying. Like, man's just been touching that for months. You're thinking, then you start, no, you do cut it, man. How long? 1, 2, 3.
I've been seeing them for about.
I don't know about that long as well.
He's been beating us.
You wasn't able to see
He's just there, he's just doing all kind of nonsense. And then you're like, raw, what? Obviously,
no.
the question is hard for you to ask the girl, you're like, because you're thinking you're seeing her.
Yeah.
Call it seeing. You're thinking you're seeing her. So you call her raw. What? Are you seeing anyone? Are you seeing anyone else? No, you know. So what are we? Oh, come on. I love you with all my heart, man. You know, I got a lot of love for you.
Oh, that's the one.
If I back slap you.
We just do love.
With age, yeah, you get more than enough friends. So when you like, there's certain times, if you got no intentions of doing anything with a girl and she's always trying to talk to you, you're not gonna keep up the appearances and try to maintain that friendship.
But girls do that.
Yeah, you've got no need for it. You don't need the friend.
Because you know what, as boys as well, or men, whatever, we don't really care for attention.
We don't need
But women, that's the reason why they husky guys, I guess, because you're that guy that's giving her the attention she wants, and that prick, she will just be there, and you see her the BBM, it will go bored, and then the next thing is ping. She'll ping you. She'll ping you. When she pings you, that's when you know that you're in that situation.
Yeah,